dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we...
Guys, Dumelang. Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Renildo Musani, also known as Mosetsana Motswana, and I do all things lifestyle and vlogs. On today's video, I'm at a wellness event, Mpumile Drava's event, and Dove. As I was saying, I'm at an event. It's a wellness event. It's Dove in collaboration with Mpumile Drava, Remo Beachwood Gardens, which is in Hyde Park. From the dusty roads of Makgabetlwane to Hyde Park to Center to Johannesburg. Let's go and attend an event.
My maker, almighty one, I just don't have enough words to give you the praise you deserve. It's about that time I take a deep dive and I go all in. Faith like I'm walking on water, I better not fall in. Yeah, I'ma keep my eyes on you, seek you like I'm supposed to do. Your love is easy like it's 1 + 2. No more burdens 'cause I trust in you. You are all I need, and I give you all of me. You come first, more of you, less of me. I'm moving like
Yeah. Welcome to Summer Wellness Day, like Mpumi said, hosted by Dove in collaboration by Wisdom and Wellness. Thank you for embracing us into your community. We are absolutely honored. And it's going to be an exciting day. Hey, I hope you guys are energized, you had a good sleep. It's going to be a day of self-care, pouring into yourself, loving on yourself, mind, body, and soul. And we love that kind of thing, right? Yeah, that's the order of the day. That's what we're here to do. Now, I want to get into why Wisdom and Wellness. So Mpumi is obviously our long-standing Dove partner. We love working with you guys. Love Mpumi. Everybody loves Mpumi. Yeah, so it's such an honor for us to be here, and congratulations on your wellness hub. I think we want to see more of these in future. I also want to talk about the dress code of today. It's so nice to see everybody looking bright and summery and floral and amazing. It definitely reflects our new body gel range. Have you guys seen the new body gel? Yes! Exactly. So we launched a new body gel range, bright colors, absolutely fragrant. So if you haven't tried it, you're in luck. It's going to be in your goodie bag today because that's how we roll. So you'll be getting it. Tell a friend that there are new body gels from Dove and they need to go to the nearest retailer to get it. And in closing, please make sure that you go over to the back, to the photo booth, make a pledge. So we've created this really cute, beautiful photo booth wall, and we want you to make a pledge to yourself, to your future self, 2025 and beyond, what are you committing to? Who is that person that you want to become? Who are you stepping into? How are you evolving? And we will hold you accountable. We are coming along with you. We are all gal pals, I get Exactly. We're coming along with you on the journey. So please tag Dove at Dove South Africa. Use the hashtag Summer Wellness Day and tag Wisdom and Wellness as well. Have a glorious day. Dove, please.
Thank you so much, Anele. I want to start by reading a quote, and it goes like this. Your definition of abundance can also include the space you have in your life for rest, rejuvenation, naps, taking long breaks, practicing stillness, doing nothing, and moving your body. Now, I read that because I think I speak for everyone in that we all, after COVID, we all came out and we were like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. And we all got into hustle mode, right? Which is good. We needed that excitement. But a lot of us, especially, in fact, I went to my doctor and I didn't know what was going on. And I thought I've got asthma. And she said to me, you know, a lot of women your age are coming into my office with all these symptoms, and we're finding that it's anxiety and it's depression and it's coming from work. And this is women my age. It's not our mothers, it's us. Because we're overworked, because we've got these Pinterest boards that say you should have this by this age and this by this age, and we're overworking ourselves and we're not taking care of ourselves. Nothing wrong with all of that. I think we stand for hard work, we stand for dreaming, we stand for all the incredible and luxurious lives, but let us also make abundance and luxury rest and prioritizing our wellness. Thank you. And so that's why we got you guys in colors. We want you to feel rejuvenated. I spoke to Chantal, who's going to come do our workout, that listen, we're not breaking a sweat. I mean, you can if you want to. So if she says jump squat and all you can do is literally a pulse, listen, give your best pulse. But it's just about moving our body. And I took it from this. So Dove has this, you should see it in the front, where we can do our pledge. And in the beginning of the year, we went to London and we were learning about just beauty standards and how much it's affecting young girls and ourselves. And Dove says beauty should be a source of confidence and not anxiety. And that's what I adopted for movement and wellness. The reason being is, after I gave birth, my body changed in ways the internet doesn't say your body will change, which was completely depressing for me. And being in front of the camera while my career is growing, but it's growing in front of the camera and my body's changing and I can't control it. So as soon as baby was out, I was just like, where's the nearest gym? And I went hard and hard and hard and hard. I was doing HIIT 5 times a week. The rest of the week, then I'm doing long runs. And for a certain time, my body could take it until eventually it crashed and it burnt out. And so I realized, after reflecting on the statement, that for me, movement and my body image always came from a sense of anxiety and change, and you have to look like this. But then I kind of decided, actually, that doesn't have to be the case. And so I stopped everything, canceled all the trainers, canceled all of that, and I just started walking. And I found so much joy and confidence in the walking. I joined a rebounding class where whenever I tell people about rebounding, they're like, oh, you're just jumping on the trampoline. Yes, we're jumping on the trampoline, but we've got weights and we're squatting. But the point of it is that I found something that was so much fun for me, and now movement has become a thing of confidence. I look forward to it, and with the community we've created, I can see it in the morning as well when everybody is sharing what they're doing. That it's becoming so much fun. It's becoming light. There's no more pressure. So that's why we're here. I want you to get rid of the pressure. I want you to focus on rejuvenating yourself. I want you to feel hydrated. We're inspired by the new shower gels. They've got all sorts of themes and colors, and take what you need today. If you need a friend, make a friend. If you need an extra mimosa, grab an extra mimosa. If you need to just lie on the grass under this beautiful space, do that. But it's about you and creating the wellness and the movement that you need. But about that, thank you for being part of my community, the Dove community.
I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment
I promise you, the unblocks and the breakthroughs that we see in those sessions are mind-blowing. It was the very reason. So when I went to go and study, I really thought I wanted to be a psychologist. And after doing my honors in psychology, and I discovered breathwork through functional medicine, I couldn't believe the breakthroughs that someone would have in a 1-hour breathwork session. Unbelievable. I think, did I share the story about the lady at your book launch in Johannesburg, the brunch, about the lady who had a fear of public speaking? Okay, so I love the story. It's my favorite story. It was during COVID she had come to me, and I worked with her online, not even in person. But she is a very powerful lady at a very big corporate company in South Africa. And she came to me because every time she needed to speak to her team and lead her team, she would get all choked up, and she would also go to the bathroom where she would start throwing up and have diarrhea. And she did not know where it was coming from, because she was definitely credible, valid in all the work that she was doing, but it was just that moment where she needed to speak and give direction that she got sick, literally got sick, and needed to go to the bathroom. We did one breathwork session. She was 47 years old at the time. We did one breathwork session, a conscious connected breathwork session, so that's the deep, where you go and find the deep blocks in the body. And she came out of that session and she shared that when she was 6 years old in grade 1, she had come from a very poor family, and the uniforms that she had at the time were all hand-me-downs. And this particular uniform that she was wearing was all tattered and torn. It was from someone that had handed that down to her. So she'd never experienced new shoes, new socks, new uniform or anything. And that particular day she was called up to go and speak in front of the class, like a show and tell. And she says before she could even speak, the teacher ridiculed what she was wearing. The teacher made fun of her dress, and she actually didn't get to do her little show and tell. She went to go and sit down. And guys, I've got goosebumps. She had never thought about that moment ever again until that breathwork session. She had buried that moment so deep in her body, so deep in her genetics. But these things don't go away. They come up in other ways to haunt us. And so how did it come up for her? When she had to be in front of her team, she got sick. Because it took her every time, it takes her straight back to that day when she was in grade 1. Isn't that powerful?
It's incredible.
And so we stayed in contact for a few months afterwards, and she was absolutely unblocked because of one breathwork session. It's just about being able to access where your blocks are coming from, and then going, that moment in time had nothing to do with me. That had to do with that teacher. And I forgive her because she didn't know any better, and I move on. And that's the power of that exhale that you're talking about. That's where some deep stuff can happen. So I would love to encourage you, don't do more than 20, because you really do need an advanced breathwork practitioner with you if you go longer than that, because you can have some incredible transpersonal experiences that will come out, and you really do want to have someone with you that can integrate that information. But 20 breathworks where you go is really safe to do. If you can do that every morning, you connect to your breath, your life will change. Trust me, I know.
Sure. And my second last question, I know you've lost your mother, and we've spoken a lot about what that loss was like for you. It was very traumatic, and I think a lot of us have somehow experienced grief. And I want to understand how you have used breath work for grieving, because grieving doesn't stop after a year or 3 months. How has breath work or just your daily intention helped you deal through loss and grief?
Lovely question. So I think my mom died when I was 33. The trauma in my life was really my dad. My dad died when I was 13, and he died of a heart attack, and I was alone with him. So that kind of trauma, funny enough, still sits with me. It comes in waves, and when it does, it can take me. And other moments, I think about him and I smile, because I know that the path of my life and the trajectory of my life wouldn't be what it is today had my dad not passed away, because it made me fiercely independent. It made me a go-getter. It made me a dreamer. It made me also on the other side of it, it made me hyper-vigilant, hyper-independent, and I had to learn to come to the middle ground, because For example, in my relationship with my husband, I would struggle for the longest time to use the word we. It was always I, because my dad was my first experience of abandonment. So it played a huge role in my life. So what I do with anything that makes my heart feel sad, or like in terms of guys, sometimes when you lose, it's not only about the loss. Even if the person hasn't passed away, it's not only about the loss of the relationship, but it's the loss of what could have been. It's like, what could it have been had we stayed together? What could it have been had my mom or dad still be alive? What could it have been if my sister and I were still speaking? It's the loss of what could have been. And so when that happens, it always starts with a thought. Always. And when it starts with a thought, this is where awareness is so important. When you have that thought that is dysfunctional, you know when your thoughts don't serve you. You know, because we feel it. We feel it here, or we feel it here, but we feel it. When a thought doesn't serve you, you take an intentional breath. You inhale intentionally and you exhale intentionally. And when you do that, it sends a signal to the brain that you are not in fight and flight mode, that you're actually calm, rested, and digested. So to answer your question, Pumi, it really starts with a thought. And so I navigate my body in terms of my thoughts in any given moment. Like, how does this thought serve me? So sometimes the traumatic passing of my dad in front of me serves me in a way where I'm so grateful that I got to be who I am because of his passing. And other times I'm like, it really sucks that he freaking passed away. And in each moment that's different, I always go back to gratitude. And gratitude is always, I want to share this with you, gratitude always has a correlating breath. There's an incredible study that was released a few years ago that says, with every emotion that we have, there's a correlating breath pattern. So when you're sad, your breath pattern is X. When you're happy, your breath pattern is X. When you are angry, your breath pattern is X. However, you can also flip that around. If you want to be happy, you can breathe in a certain way. If you want to be sad, you can breathe in a certain way. If you want to be angry, you can breathe in a certain way. So what that tells us is that in any given moment, we have the opportunity to control and to change how we're going to react.
That's powerful. At the end, you're going to show us the phrase word to be happy, right?
Woo! Dumelang guys, hi. Dumelang and hi. I am back from the event, the Dove and Wisdom and Wellness event. It was held at Beechwood Garden School, Hyde Park. Yeah, so as per usual, Dove and Wisdom and Wellness, they will gift you, honey, like a whole bag in a and I've been wanting to get one for myself. I've been using my brothers for the longest time, and I'm so happy. Wisdom and Wellness and Dove were like, yeah, we got you. One thing about Double Wisdom and Wellness, because of the gift. Thank you so much. And Arbane, we have the, what is this, shower gel. Oh, the last time the purple one, I think. Yeah, shower gel. I'm sorted until February, because even on the last goodie bag I got this. It's a pampering care body lotion for dry skin. That is why I get bankies, but it's so good to get dry skin. They know. Pancreas. The Dove moisturizing cream with 100% pure caring oil. What is this? The Dove original moisturizing cream. Oh, I got two. And the Dove Go Fresh. And lastly, hard copy of Mpumi Ledwaba. How did you get here? I have a soft copy, so this one I'm gonna give it to my sister. I'm gonna give it to my sister. I was gonna give her the soft one and keep the hard one. Just that setse ke kwetse ka mohara yona. A soft. Setse ke kwetse ka mohara yona, so I'm gonna gift it to my sister. So thank you so much, Wisdom and Wellness and Dove, for inviting me to your event. I feel blessed and honored to recognize my brand, which is Mosetsana wa Motswana. It really means a lot to me. It shows that I am growing, we are growing as a brand, and yeah, too many more events. I like this, like kawarata bophelo bo otsoge fela for go ulo jima le basadi ba bang kwa, then mimosas, conversations. And if you know me now, it's very hard for me to make conversations around people that I don't know. I usually keep quiet, especially if you lehe o ka invite lenyalong or partying ko heno. As long as I wanna motho ke metse mo, I'm gonna keep quiet. A se gore ke kwatile or ke boregile, ke phapha fela if ku tlwaetse or ku witse. But these events I've been attending for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they have built some character in me. They have built this confidence in me. Kore ke no makala fela ke kgona mingela with other people. I can hold conversations. Kore it shows that personally Lina, I am growing and I love it for me. Sana, I like it for me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video, and God bless you.